Welcome back to Houston Life. And before the break, we learned about the efforts of saving our city's printing history.
And now Hannah Bender, studio manager from Redbird Press, is giving us a hands-on lesson in printing customized coasters. Hannah, welcome to Houston Life. This is just one of the activities offered in your classes and workshops. But describe to us, why is this type of creating art so interesting to you? Because you have a pretty varied background.
Yeah, I come from a design background and a painting background. And so printmaking to me at least feels like a very happy medium
like
between the two. Because printmaking is essentially analog design, or it can be. And that's how design was made before we had digital printers and digital forms. And I've been at the Printing Museum for about a year, and I started there after I graduated from my master's degree at UH in painting. So
incredible.
Yeah.
So when you think about that and you bring the skills from U of H with learning with Lauren and now into action, there's a lot of classes that you can take, and now you're just teaching all of these students basically what you learned in college too.
Yeah, totally. A lot of this stuff is very hard to find and very hard to access, even for artists. So the fact that we even have some of this very rare antique equipment still in use too is really important. And teaching people is just the first step into getting it in use, right?
Rare equipment. We're so lucky we have it here in Houston. And Hannah, what kind of students are you seeing come and take classes? Is it like all walks of life?
Oh yeah, it's a very wide range. We've had people who are 15 up to people who are in their 70s and 80s.
I love it.
Yeah. There's a very wide range of people who want to learn from us and take classes with us.
Absolutely, y'all are the experts, because I know I'm not the most artsy person. I like art, I appreciate it, but I need some help with it.
Right.
Well, good thing Hannah's here today.
Hannah's here today to take us through.
I want to hold up these coasters. You're essentially printing something just like this.
Correct.
And describe to us this process, because the plate is really kind of where you begin. Isn't that right?
Yeah, the design in the plate, we made ours digitally, and so we had it made to be stuck onto a physical old antique piece of equipment. So there are contemporary ways to still make digital forms with our equipment.
What is this material that you, like, you're able to actually print that at Redbird?
Yeah, so this is photopolymer, which is very similar to like a plastic. It's just a very hard plastic.
That is fascinating. And so what you were saying earlier really is true. It's like you're taking your digital graphic design experience and coupling that with a really old school method of printing.
Totally. Making it more tactile for sure. But yeah, we can put any kind of design on here. We can also lock up physical pieces of type, individual pieces of type on here. And then when I have our plate made here, I can lock it into one of our platen presses. Which a platen press just means it has a platen, kind of like a plate, this thing up here.
How heavy is that plate?
The heaviness of this machine.
It's pretty heavy. 2 people need to lift it to take it, and this is our transportable guy.
So it's a workout class is what you're saying?
Yeah, basically. We don't offer gym credits, but they're there.
I saw something about like 2,000 pounds or something like that.
Yeah, we definitely have equipment that reaches that weightage, yeah, for sure. We have one that's like 4 or 5 times larger than this, and it's like on a foot pedal, and you're cranking it, and it's so hands-on, but it's also kind of scary because it's all cast iron.
That is fascinating.
Yeah.
Okay, so your plate is in place, and you have like a really thick ink here. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, so this ink is specific for using on metal equipment. So it can either be rubber or oil-based. I put this ink up here on the plate. These rollers up here come up top, grab that ink for me on the bottom, and they come back down here and they ink up my surface here.
Whoa.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take a coaster and print one for you guys.
Okay,
let's see the action.
Yeah, so I slide it first in here in our little registration tabs. I'm gonna pull up and then push down. And when I push down, you hear that pop?
Like it locks it in place?
Yeah, it makes the impression.
Oh, okay.
So now it comes back down and it's here.
Look
beautiful.
At
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
Well, and there's a bit of muscle behind that to get it to lock into place, right? I mean, this is a very physical activity.
Oh yeah, and a lot of our equipment, because it's antique, that was before ergonomics. So yeah, you kind of have to build muscles in weird areas.
It's also really interesting, Ray. I'm not sure if you can get a close-up shot of this, but also like what's so beautiful to me about printmaking is this paint here is variegated, right? I mean, you can tell this was done partially by hand because it doesn't look perfect. It doesn't look completely uniform, but that really is
That's
part of
the
what makes it
appeal.
so special, right?
Totally, totally. That's like one of our like selling points, if anything, too, is like you can see that it's made by hand because of these inconsistencies.
Wow, Hannah Bender, Redbird Press. This is super, super cool. I'm definitely interested in coming and taking a workshop or a class.
Or a workout class.
A workout class as well, moving that around. Learn printmaking through Redbird's summer courses or just support their mission by simply visiting their studio. HoustonLife.tv is our website. Click on that scene on Houston Life section and why not? Try something new. Good stuff, Hannah Bender. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thanks, Hannah.
Yeah.
And now